Hey everyone, I wanted to give you an update on the forecast for Sunday afternoon and Sunday night. There is a chance for snow in the Treasure Valley, and with the cold air in place, my concern is every little flake will stick on the roadways real quick. So we're going to have some slick roads to deal with, I think, on our Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening. Let's go and check out the forecast maps here. You can see that there's an area of low pressure that's up in the Gulf of Alaska, and a storm system that looks real big and ominous. However, this storm system is really going to weaken, I think, as it moves on towards the east. But don't put much stock in that, because just a little bit of moisture will provide enough snow for slick roads in the Treasure Valley. We have this occluded front hooked to a cold front, and right where they come together, there's a little area of low pressure that will form. Now, I think this system is going to press to the north-northeast, bringing the bulk of the energy of the real storminess into Canada. What that will do, that will stretch out the fronts, really stretch it out and weaken the system. However, that little area of low pressure you see there, that will start wiggling its way towards the east as the whole frontal system moves into the northwest in its stretched state. But there should be enough instability with that storm system that brings some snow to the Treasure Valley. So what I'm thinking is we'll see the snow break out pretty much around the Idaho-Oregon border mid to late morning, and then move east into much of the Treasure Valley and the mountains by Sunday afternoon. And by that time, we should have some slick roads around the Treasure Valley going into Sunday night. I do think there'll be enough moisture here to give us a 1 to 3 inch amount in some areas in the Treasure Valley, and then in the mountains 2 to 5 inches. So the ground should be covered in white. We should be able to get out and do some sledding and stuff like that late in the afternoon for sure in some areas in the west end of the valley and down in towards Meridian and Boise. Not everybody will see the same snow total amounts. There's one model that's going hog wild with heavy snows. It likes to do that with the convective kind of situation. Not buying into it. I think this front is going to stretch out. It's going to be weakened, but there should still be enough of a narrow band of moisture that kind of comes through in spurts across the Treasure Valley. And where it's heaviest, you'll get that 2 to 3 inch range. Where it's lightest, you'll get a ½ inch to maybe 1.5 inches of snow. So right now, that's the situation coming Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. Be careful on the roadways. We've had several days, as you know, with the inversion, and temperatures really below freezing at night, and for much of the day, it doesn't warm up a whole lot. So those roadways just primed for every flake of snow to stick instantly and become very, very slick along Interstate 84, going up, of course, the mountains into Highway 55, 95. You get the picture. But 84 and going down towards Salt Lake should be very slippery, and it will impact many areas in the Pacific Northwest because the cold air is in place. So not a big snowmaker, not heavy snows, but enough to cause wreck-a-rama on the roadways. So be very careful out and about as you may be doing some Christmas shopping or going to visit, do something like that in the afternoon on Sunday. Just watch out for the slick conditions on those roads. Always have a winter weather survival kit, a little something in your car, just in case, especially if you're going up into the high country, the back country, and you get stranded on the side of the road for quite some time. You want to have maybe a little bit of food, a flashlight, blankets, that sort of thing. Just be careful there with this system as it moves on through. Fresh snow for the ski areas, though. It looks like we'll get some nice freshies coming our way up around Bogus and back up towards McCall, Brundage, Tamarack, Sun Valley, of course, all coming in with some fresh snow. So looks like the forecast that I mentioned with the winter weather outlook starting to unfold very nicely late in December going into early January. And if you haven't seen that, my forecast totals, check it out and see how some areas in the west end of the valley are going to be right around my snow total forecast. So I may be wrong, and we may have more snow for the month of December in the west end of the valley. We'll see how it all unfolds with this next system coming on through.